By the way, this is pretty funny. Okay, Jay, we're doing the next one. Either I'm too low or this is too tall. I'm just not sure. All right, here we go. Slide that over there, how about? That might be a good thing. All right, here we go. So something that you guys request, and Jay's very familiar with this over and over again, is Jay, can you do something really long, make it longer for us? We want long. So not only did he say, okay, yeah, I'm gonna give you a long necklace, which is real versatile, but Jay, this is so cool because it's petrified wood, which very much like amber has its own like mysteriousness about it. You know what I mean? Because it's so darn old. I mean, take a tree and it's, you know, buried or whatever, or crushed until finally it becomes a rock. And I think that's so mysterious and cool. Again, let me show you the size of this, because I think sometimes when you're at home, it is tough to figure out. But if that was a ring, just that bottom stone, I mean, come on, that would be a huge ring on my finger. Now take that and multiply that through 36 inches. It's one of the longest necklaces we'll do tonight in both hours with Jay. So Jay, where does this one come from?
Okay, you know, and this is like all things, like all good things must come to an end. This is something that's about to come to an end for us, unfortunately. This is petrified wood. This material was gathered in the 60s and 70s.
What?
Is when it was gathered in the United States. This comes from a very dear friend of ours, and it wasn't there. In fact, they searched my truck when I left there.
I think, Jay, they search your truck when you go in and out of your gated community, okay?
well, let's not, well, that's true, but, you know, but they've never found anything.
Oh, good point. You know, yeah, let's clarify that.
But that's the Petrified National Monument, which you're looking there in the United States. And that right there, you know, petrified wood is carbon dated. It's about 30 years, same as amber.
Right.
It was developed about the same time, 30 to 50 million years old. It was an organic material at one time. In this case, it was trees that were covered by volcanic ash over millions of years, where it almost made, like the volcanic ash is very important, where it doesn't let it oxidize, it seals it up. If the water percolates through the minerals, and the minerals replace the wood. This all is different kinds of petrified wood, all from the United States. This comes from a lovely gentleman, Phil Johnson. It was his private collection. Petrified wood was his passion. It was his life. He lived and breathed petrified wood. Phil did us the big honor. And it actually, I'll give credit where credit was due. It was the DR team that put this deal together. But they were able, Phil came to us, and the DR team, and I'm talking over 10 years ago, actually, come to think of it, it's probably 15 years ago when we got this. I'm trying to think of when Sheila and I got married. Yeah, it's been a long time. Cool. And we got his private collection. Now, we've been working on these materials. You can't get these materials anywhere. They're not available on the marketplace whatsoever.
Well, they're now forbidden, right? Like you can't.
Oh, yeah, you can't. You cannot take petrified wood off of public land. Right. It's illegal. Right. It has to come off private property. But even this material, he collected it off of ranches in Nevada, in California, in Oregon, in Washington, all over, anywhere that you have petrified wood in the United States, Phil had a collection of it. And we got his collection when he decided to retire from the business and give up the business. Then we were able to acquire his complete collection. It was new, really, I can't even remember. It was 4 or 5 containers of material is what we ended up with. And we're just down to the last of the material, and you're getting to see this. I know this has got Devil's Gate juniper in it. I know it's got beechwood in it. I could see that in this. I can see some petrified swamp bog in that. There's some archaea wood in there. I could see the archaea. So it's a whole combination, a whole mixture of all the different woods. There's petrified redwood in there that came from California.
That's cool.
I see cypress in there. There's petrified cypress in there.
Yeah. So there's some, what's the rosy color? There's a really beautiful one, a couple of these that are almost like a rose color. They go very light here at the top. Do you know what that is?
Okay, that's a cypress.
Oh, that's a cypress up here. Okay. Yeah. That is
that's
so cool.
petrified
And,
silk.
and just a little heads up for, us fashion girls too. I just want you to see, I'm wearing my Marlowin little, it's kind of like this long tanky thing. And look how pretty that is. Just, a white t-shirt. If you've got your jean jacket on, I just love this elongation. I mean, who doesn't want to look thinner? And that's what this kind of necklace does. Also, just remember, the neat thing about it, and Jay, I don't remember the last time you and I did a petrified wood piece, but you have so many colors to work with. Like there's grays in here, and there's tans, and there's blacks. There's that rosy color. We go into taupey colors. And so for me, Jay, this is almost a chameleon stone because the wood came from all those different locations. Whatever color you happen to wear, it'll typically either be a beautiful contrast or it's gonna match or pick up that color in the necklace because there is a lot of variety of colors here.
Yeah, and here again, you're getting something. Think about this. Okay, number one, you're getting something 30 to 50 million years old. You're also getting something that came out of a private collection. You're getting even these petrified woods. Like I said, even if you went to the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show, people don't even have specimens of these particular petrified woods anymore. You just don't see it, and you sure as heck don't see the rough material anymore. It's just not available for cutting. So what I love, I just love the uniqueness of the material. I love the history of the material, but also this is the very first time we have never done a petrified wood necklace 36 inches. I decided to, this was kind of by customer request, viewer request. They like a lot, they've been asking for a lot of these longer necklaces. If you notice, I actually this is one of the first 36-inch necklaces I've ever done that's graduated too.
Yes.
So, but you can still, there's a lot of different things you can do and a lot of different ways you can wear